Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for your attendance today. I'd like to begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nations and the traditional owners of the land on which we gather today. I pay my respects to their elders past and present. I'd like to invite those who are live streaming the event from home to acknowledge the traditional owners wherever you are across Australia and the Torres Straits. So good afternoon, my name is Sam. I'm the General Manager of the Brain Cancer Centre, and it's an incredibly exciting day for our community of people, our brand and this idea. You are very welcome here in person or at home with a cup of tea. Hopefully you've got a cup of tea and you're organised for a couple of hours of insightful and inspiring conversation, and welcome to those who are just joining us now here in person at WeHi. We have over 500 attendees to this Brain Cancer Centre National Conference, our inaugural conference designed to welcome an entire community of brain cancer people and throw back the curtain on a vision and mission that we're incredibly excited by, to share our strategy and to showcase our people. I am very conscious that we have a community around us today, both in person and online. That community is a community that cares for or are living with or have experienced brain cancer, and I acknowledge that some of today's conversation can be difficult. I want you to know that we're with you. I want you to know that we are thinking of you. And there is a small and very, very determined growing army of people here fighting for the cause. Hopefully you see some of that today. I'd like to acknowledge and thank the Walter and Eliza Hall Institute for the significant role that they play in partnering with Carrie's Beanies for Brain Cancer, both in bringing to life the Brain Cancer Centre and for its ongoing role in the management and governance of the Brain Cancer Centre. We have a packed schedule today, and my biggest task is to try to keep us on track for those at home and for all of you who have dedicated a Friday afternoon to learn more about what we're doing. For those participating via Slido, you'll have access to the questions function already. Please come in, take a seat. You'll have access to the questions function. For those participating here in the auditorium, you'll see the website there, Slido, the event code for which you can participate, and we invite some of your conversation and discussion throughout the afternoon. I didn't want to begin today without making sure that people understood that we have, it's always embarrassing, I'm so sorry about that, it's totally fine. There's mobile phones going off, it's totally okay. I think we have to begin with our vision and mission. We have to begin with the path of which we are going to tread on what will be a long journey ahead. And I say long, that doesn't mean that we're not focused on right now, and hopefully you get that understanding as well as we move through today. I think most people are aware of the statistics, and you will hear more of them today, but particularly those who are invested in caring or living with this disease, you understand them better than anyone. What actually blows my mind is the 35,000 years. 35,000 years lost every year to people who are taken way too soon with this disease. That's 35,000 years of lived, loved and joyous experiences robbed from families and loved ones. That is not good enough. That is not good enough. We've used that particular stat as our motivation to establish our why, our vision, that one day no lives are lost to brain cancer. The vision is deliberate in its intention to focus on ensuring that brain cancer is a treatable, survivable disease and that a patient can thrive beyond the experience. And I understand how perplexing that is in today's environment, particularly if you live with the disease. But we are stoic, resilient, and absolutely focused on that vision. What we do at the Brain Cancer Centre is equally as important, and it's reflected in our mission. And our mission is what we do every single day, and that is to play our role in the global effort that improves lives of brain cancer patients now and in the future. And the play our role is the most significant part of that sentence. We can't do this alone. We must partner, share, support, lift up, and fund those that we think can help us achieve our vision. In alignment with the mission, we are very excited and incredibly grateful to have partners who share this vision and have showed faith in the idea that a collaborative model can open new doors. We wish to acknowledge each of them here in this joint effort to contribute to the Brain Cancer Centre. I think what's very, very important is for us to establish today our model, our strategy, and the way in which we are working as an organisation. And I wanted to touch on our governance model and share this slide as an easy way to understand our research strategy. Doug Hilton is the centre head. That reflects the important role that WeHi play as an organisation with final responsibility for the Brain Cancer Centre. Due diligence, partnering with institute engagement, scientific progress and management is the role that WeHi play, and Doug facilitates that position. My role is to oversee whole of centre operations, including brand investments, business development, financial investments and recruitment. And we're supported by an experienced research advisory committee who review project submissions, annual reports, and provide guidance on future investment. We then have our research ecosystem, which is to the right of this slide. The research ecosystem is built on 4 discovery themes and the connection to clinical trials and clinical data registries, all of which you'll hear more about through the afternoon. What have we done since launch? Well, we've been incredibly busy. From the initial $10 million contribution from Carrie's Beanies for Brain Cancer, we've been able to secure a further $14 million in cash and in-kind investments from our partners. We've been able to put that to work straight away. That's included the recruitment of a dedicated brain cancer research lab, which includes 6 incredible people, all of which are here today and you'll hear more from through the afternoon, and funding a further 8 major projects across our partner institutions. We secured a 5-year, $16 million commitment from the Victorian Government, which we're very grateful for, in a soon-to-be launched and world-first clinical trial platform that, again, you will hear more about the details through today. The clinical trial platform has already gathered significant interest and we begin patient recruitment within a few months. We've also had exciting initial discussions about the expansion of the Brain Cancer Centre. We believe that this is and must be a national brand, the nodes of which can not compete but can collaborate, can share and can support the work of the brain cancer community and the work that we must do to achieve our vision. I want to acknowledge and thank the Research Advisory Committee, those researchers and consumer members who provide a valuable contribution to the scientific strategy and who also support the BCC more generally. Some of them are here today and I appreciate their attendance. So we dive into the first part of our session today, and I'm very grateful that we have the opportunity to exist in a digital world where people who cannot be here for various reasons are able to contribute in a real and meaningful way, and share their passion for the vision of the Brain Cancer Centre. So we've created a video package that comes from Carrie Bickmore, Professor Doug Hilton, and the Honourable Yala Pulford, Minister for Innovation, Medical Research and the Digital Economy. And this gives them their chance to share their passion for the Brain Cancer Centre and our vision. The package takes around 20 minutes to move through all 3 speakers, including some extra video. And once that's done, I'll come back to you when we finish and we'll then move into the second phase of our slide. But for right now, we can cue the video. Colin, thank you.